Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader, known as Fijian Traders. This is Mr. Singh, Nvda, ticker symbol NVDA, folks. Yes, folks, I am trading on Nvda and for my long-term portfolio, and I'm excited about it. Why I'm excited about it? Because the fundamental, the growth, and where the vision of this company is all the way to the moon, to the sky, whatever you call it. But I'm excited. A little bit about background about myself. I have been trading over 12 years. I do penny stock, a little bit on crypto, not too much on that. I do a lot of blue collar chips, penny stocks, a lot of on my portfolios, and which I'm going to discuss on my videos, right? And how much on NVIDIA stocks I'm invested on, and what are the key areas we're looking at it. And I'm going to talk about the fundamentals and the technical on the video. So don't go anywhere. Just stay with me because we have a lot to cover. Look, first thing first is always on the technical side, right? Why did we have some pullbacks coming in? Well, folks, couple things I always share on my videos: good, the bad, and the great, right? Or the sad, right? Whatever you call it. And gonna have moments like this and where we take opportunities, right? So on the 26th, 2 days ago, we have a couple of insider trading activity, which was shares were sold of value of 11 million. You can clearly see that the director of Mark Larry Perry, the Stevens, J. Jones, they have been selling shares up to around these figures. That's a hefty one, right? And also the insider activity, but some were bought by the hedge funds. You can clearly see that a lot of hedge funds were bought shares at the same time too. So this is exciting. Usually why you have insider trading, why the inside of the companies are usually selling, because it is part of their bonus package, right? In the big companies, they do have this bonus package where you get a shares of the company, but you cannot sell it for next 3 years or 5 years. And now it is matured for them to sell it and take a lot of profit going on right now, because Nvda has been a promising and a great stock for a couple years now, and they are not done yet, right? Why? Because Nvda stock and segments are Nvda and the Super Mario computers of Bank of America selects the all-driven stock to buy. They're the top-notch stock to buy. And I remember Tesla used to be at one point. It used to be at the same time. I'm invested on Tesla as well, but this is one of the stock that it is trending towards and making high highs at all the time, right? And you want to take an opportunity on that. What is the target level, right? Well, it is roughly looking about 881. I believe should be around what 1,200, roughly around that, which is the highest target over here, and the average is about 881, and the low of $608, right? So this is the range of Nvda. And what does Nvda does, right? Well, they manufacture the computer graphic processors, the chipsets, and related multimedia software. The company operates two segments. One is the graphics segment and includes GeForce for GPUs, the graphic processing units for gaming, and the PCs for the GeForce for the game streaming services, and which related the infrastructure and the solution for gaming platforms. So they are a well-versed company, and it's not a stranger, right? They are a California-based company in Santa Clara. So the demands are always going to be there, and they can produce with the enough supplies they have, which is a great news, because even though we know how much used a couple of years ago, which was the shortest on that. So let's talk about my portfolio, then we're going to talk on the technical side. I'm invested, folks, and I'm going to show you about my portfolio, right? I'm invested such as Mara, a penny stock right here, and also Nvda, which is a 635 shares, folks. I have invested on the 635. You can see I'm Neo, also on the Boeing. I'm hefty investor when it comes to the potential of that, right? I added some shares already on Nvda. I'm not done yet, but I'm just waiting to see a key technical on that, where I'm gonna add more shares also too. So further ado, this is my portfolio. It's a little bit bigger than that. I still do Tesla. I still have a lot of stocks that I invest on. I'm a full-time day trader, also a swing trader, and my focus is always a long-term investment. Also on my videos, you're always going to see about the key levels of the resistance, the support, the charts, and everything. You're going to see it on the portfolio, on the stocks that I trade on personally, and my money is put it on. So without further ado, let's talk on the technical side. How did NVIDIA did today, right? Well, today we opened up, right? So for yellow line is the WAP on the daily line. My pink is my 200-day EMA, right? And my blue line is right here, which is my 60-day EMA. You can clearly see that when the market opened up, we started trading a little bit on sideways, and we broke through the two crossover on the WAP and the 60-day, which was $776, went high of 789, and time, the 200-day was acting as a support level, and then before a couple hours left for the market to close, we kind of pulled back, and we ended actually all the way to 776, and after market was low of $769, right? Nvda moves like this. They moves like a $10 swing all the time. It's nothing new for them, right? And which I'm very excited about it. On the 5-day, we're kind of trading a little bit flat right now, right? We went high of 823. We came low of also of roughly about $769, right? That's that low in between the trading. So on the 1 month, you can clearly see that, right? Remember, folks, I always trade on my trends, right? Trend is your best friend. You can clearly see that this is the 1 month chart, right? And this is on my 1 month chart. The blue line is my 60-day, right? I remember when SPY 500 used to do it perfectly like this. So 50-day on the 1 month, you can see the 60-day EMA was acting as a massive support level. Time and time breakthrough, and then once broke both of it, when it came low of 645, it quickly jumped up to 800, and it is still now acting as a support. So now where I added my shares was roughly around here, right? And I expect it to pull a little bit more, which on the 1 month chart, it is sitting at about $748. If there's a pullback comes in around at 748, where I'm gonna load up more shares around here, because in time and time it has bounced off, right? And this is always had, because Nvda makes higher highs, higher lows, and when they makes the higher lows, this is the best time to load more shares. And looking at the 3 months, right? I'm gonna talk about the 3 months. What are we looking on the 3 month section? So in the 3 months, you can clearly see that, right? When we had this massive breakout over here, because and time the blue line, which is the 200-day, right? As my 600-day, 60-day EMA is sitting right here. Now it's acting as a support level, and that's why I added. And $709 is another resistance on the 3 months, but there is a shift coming on the MACD. Look at the MACD, right? It has been selling off from that. Now it's showing the signs of a reversal coming up, right? If it doesn't, it will drop back to around 740. Then it comes to the $709 around there. I don't see it dropping that much low, right? Until it's in that, but $740, something to keep an eye around that area where I am going to be adding my shares on that. And the 6 months, right? This is the beautiful part on the 6 months, right? You can see how both moving average are far off from now, and which is $747. Like I said, $740 around there, where I'm looking to add up more shares, but it's creating that higher highs and higher lows on a beautiful chart that I couldn't resist, that I wanted to come back in the game, right? I remember this stock was $200. I've been trading that long time. I sold it. I know I sold it way early, but I made a massive gains on that. And I wanted to expand my portfolio, expand everything, but without selling it, I would have no opportunity to do that, which I'm blessed with that. But I'm also back still making my gains on Nvda, but this time it is for a long run. My goal is to add up to 2,000 shares if I can do it. But it is a promising time to start loading shares. Definitely missed one of the runs when he had this drop over here, 644, and I was waiting for a pullback, but which it did, a massive pullback. But $740, we gotta keep an eye, because that's a beautiful trend to add. Still making higher highs on year to date. You can clearly see that RSI, is not on the overbought sort of territory, so I have a lot of room left, right? It usually does it when we had on the 6 months, even on the 6 months, folks. I'm going back again on the 6 months. We have a pullback right here. Everything is pointing towards the downtrend, and that's why I'm very skeptical about adding more shares on $740 and making higher, because it does make higher highs and higher lows. You can clearly see that right up here with this trend, and you can see how the blue line, which is my 200 there, is acting as a massive support level. Folks, be tuned. I'm going to be doing 3 times in a week of videos coming on Nvda and talk about my portfolio. I talk about what my losses, my gains and stuff. Right now it's traded away. Once I'm completed, I'm going to show you with you guys what are we looking at. But I'm excited. I'm back in this game again on NVIDIA and trading for my long-term investment because it is a $1,200 stock and I can't be excited more on that. So folks, buckle up for more videos coming through. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, turn on the notification. I really appreciate you guys' support and thank you once again for watching it. Take care.